Yes, people, so this is the first episode to the road to shooting level par. It's only through 9 holes. I'll be playing Sandwell Golf Club. I don't think I'll be able to do it consistently, but I just want to be able to do it a few times and try and get it on camera if I can. So the first hole here is a par 4, downhill, 424 yards. You guys can pause these little clips here if you want to see how far I've hit the clubs and where I've hit them. So the first shot, I hit a 2-iron. To be fair, on the first hole I'll take it all day. I pulled it a little bit left. It went 227 yards, but as I said, first hole I'll take anything around there. I'm aiming so far right there. I've hit a 5-iron, 206 yards, exactly where I was aiming, right at the green. You can't see, but there is actually a bunker in the way here, so I had to take my punishment, aim a little bit right, and just try. My target was to try and 2-putt from wherever it landed on the green, but as you can see, that didn't go to plan. So this is my first putt of the day. And I absolutely nailed it. I may as well have hit a driver. It went that far past. So now this is to get away with a bogey on the first hole. But no. So a 3-putt on the first hole, just what you want. So that's a double bogey on the first hole, +2 or 2 over. The second hole is another par 4, 417 yards. I'm hitting 2-iron on every tee because me and my 3-wood aren't getting on at the moment. I struck this quite nice actually. We went 236 yards, just left of the fairway, I think. Yep, just left the fairway. That's why I like looking back at these videos. I'm aiming so far right there. I've got a 7-iron in my hand, and right is exactly where it went. I hit the right hand side bunker, short of the green. I only hit that 944 yards somehow, but yeah, that's where it ended up. So I've got quite a long bunker shot. It wasn't too bad, but the actual camera angle didn't catch where the ball landed. It got a bit of spin as well, unfortunately. The camera didn't catch it, but yeah, so this is a putt for par. Hopefully I don't 3-putt this hole. Drop that in for bogey. So I'm actually 3 over par now through the first 2 holes. Not the best start. Third hole, 396 yards. I'm hitting a 2-iron off the tee again. I actually hit this 2-iron a bit thin, as you can see by the ball flight. It went really low. I only hit it 188 yards, but it was down the middle-ish. It was in play, so I'll take it. Second shot, I've got a 6-iron in my hand. Struck it quite nice. It landed just left short of the green, but I'm still putting, so it's okay. So this is a putt for birdie. But it's an absolute misread. I thought it was turning left to right, but it's actually turned right to left. So can I save a par? Can I get my first par of the day? Nope. Another bogey. 4 over through the first 3 holes. Like the donut that I am, I actually missed recording the 4th hole, which was a par 3. I actually did get a par. I hit a 4-iron onto the green, and then I 2-putted, so that's my first par of the day. This next hole is a par 5. Again, a 2-iron in my hand. Just short of the bunker on the right hand side. A bad strike. Hit that 221 yards. I've got another 2-iron here. I thought I'd just get it as close as I can to the hole. There is a ditch down there, but I just took my luck. Luckily, that went 208 yards. It's a terrible lie, but luckily it just went over the ditch. So I've got this little chip here. I've got a pitching wedge. Just tried to do a little bump and run. I actually thinned that. I got away with it though, because at the back of the green there's like a slope, and it sloped back onto the back of the green. So I've got the putt for birdie. As you can probably tell with my putting, nowhere near again. But luckily I rolled that in for par, so that's the second par of the day, and I'm still at 4 over. Back-to-back par 5s. The 6th hole is another par 5. As you can tell, I'm gonna hit another 2-iron. Hit this one 214 yards. Wasn't the best strike. Well, in fact, it was a good strike. It just went straight up into the air though, and because there's some wind up there, just held it up. Ended up just right of the fairway, I think, or right rough. Really bad lie. Another 2-iron. Not the best strike, a bit slicey. Hit that 195 yards, but it's still in play. It's down there. It's only left me a little sand wedge into the hole. But I caught it a bit fat. So I actually ended up just right of the green short. But I'm just happy to be putting for birdie. I'll take a 2-putt all day from here. Wasn't bad. Left myself a nice little tap in for a par. So that's kept me at 4 over par still. Moving on to the 7th hole. It's a nice little short par 3. It's only 151 yards to the middle of the green. The flag is at the back though, so I don't know why I hit a pitching wedge, but I did. Should have hit a 9 really. Struck it quite well, but just the wrong club. Landed a bit short, left myself a long putt, but I'm on the dance floor. Not a bad putt. Left myself a little short putt for par. Still 4 over. 8th hole, short par 4, 300 yards ish. This was probably my best strike of the day. This 2-iron here off the tee. I think it went 239 yards. If I knew where the flag was, I probably would have aimed a bit further right, but you can't tell off the tee. So this ended up just left fairway, or just left rough. See, I'm actually blocked off here by the bunkers, and my chipping ain't the best, so I wasn't looking forward to this chip. But by some miracle, I hit a good shot. Give myself my first real good look at a birdie. But this had quite a lot of break on it, right to left. Never really give it a chance. So I've got to put here for par. Another par. Still remain at 4 over. There was people on the tee on the next hole, so I thought I'd have another go at this putt. If only we could have 2 putts in golf, or 2 balls, shall I say. Last hole for this video, 9th hole, par 4, 345 yards. Plays a lot longer though. You probably can't tell on this video clip, but it's actually quite a bit uphill, and it's normally always into wind. So another 2 on off the tee. I hit this 203 yards. Not the best strike, but down the middle of the fairway. I've got a 9-iron in my hand here, second shot. I just hit a nice controlled, like a punchy short of 9-iron, rather than a full pitching wedge. Hit that 119 yards, and it ended up quite nicely. Another putt for birdie. Nope. My putting was terrible today. But I finished the front 9 with 4 over. That's my first video. I started really bad, but to be fair, I was quite happy with how I ended up. That's the end of the first video. Thank you for watching. There'll be a scorecard here now of how I actually did if you want to have a look. Thank you.